What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome back to episode 10 now of Let's Play Ultimate Teams. The first thing we are going to be doing in this episode, we are going to be strengthening our squad. Now a lot of you are pointing out that Johnson was only on that 7 chemistry and you all recommended that I did upgrade him so that I could get a right back in the position to be 9 chemistry, which would help out the squad overall. So I do go and sell him here then, 2,000 coins start price and 2,000 coins, 2,600 buy it now. And obviously I do need a replacement and I do go with Conco because a lot of you are putting in the comments to get him because he is a good right back to have, and I hadn't actually played with him before on Ultimate Team this year, so when I bought him for this squad here in this series, this was actually the first time I'd ever bought him. So I did go and buy him for 1,000 coins, so he was a lot cheaper than what I did pay for Johnson. And we do go into our first game with him here. We do come up against this strong Barclays Premier League squad. I mean, he's got quite a bit of pace. He's got Young and Hernandez. They were the 2 players that stood out for me. He did have Oscar, but the only downfall for him was all of his, literally the majority of his players were all out of position, so he wasn't getting that chemistry. So I did actually get the lead here in the 3rd minute with Remy, but unfortunately for me, a great save there by Sirigu, but he wasn't managed to keep out the rebound there. So Lampard did actually bury that to equalise in the 30th minute, but with the pace I've got and Remy and Aubameyang, the way they link up, it is absolutely unbelievable. So Remy did get an opportunity here. Unfortunately, he didn't bury it. I was absolutely shocked how he didn't bury that. Even though it was on his left foot, I did expect him to put it into the back of the net. And looking at the in-game stats at the end of the half-time, sorry, he was actually all over me. He had 7 shots on target, which was a lot more than what I had. But Michel Bastos here then running down the inside, cutting in, doing David Luiz like a kipper, and he does bury that into the back of the net for going 2-1 up in the 48th minute. And from there then, the goals literally just come flowing for me. Aubameyang here again, cutting on the inside and just doing David Luiz, exactly the same as the second goal, and he does put me 3-1 up here, and I believe Sissoko here does get me the 4th goal. A nice goal there from outside the box. His keeper had no chance. He did get a hand to it, but he wasn't managing to keep it out from the back of the net, and straight from kickoff he tried to run at me. And I say this every episode, don't try and run at a squad from kickoff if your opposition has pace, because if you lose the ball you're literally going to be screwed, and that was the case. So I did put that at 5-1 up, and he did actually get John Terry sent off here with the last man challenge. In fairness, it was red, so he had no arguing, but he did pull one back here in the 88th minute with Hernandez. So the game did actually finish at a 5-2 win for me. So that was a lovely 3 points for me. Looking at the in-game stats, we both equally did have 10 shots on target, but that was the 3 points, and that was the 5 games remaining, and I believe that was only the 2 games remaining we owe 2 points we needed. So I did go here and upgrade the centre attacking mid position. This was the only player I've actually asked you guys what you think I should have done on Twitter. I did get you guys involved, and pretty much 80% of you did all say buy Lucas. So I did go and spend 6,000 coins, which is a record signing for this squad, I believe. So unfortunately we did have to make part with Pastore. Didn't actually sell him, I did keep him in the squad. But we do go into our second game here. We do come up against quite a strong Brazilian squad, and for some reason he wanted to watch the whole intro. I don't get why anyone does this. Surely you're sat there watching your TV, controller in hand, and you just want to watch the intro. It just doesn't make any sense to me. So I did start giving the opportunities to myself here. Sissoko, how he missed that, I do not know. This was actually the only highlight in the whole first half. That miss and this yellow card for Fabio here was actually the only half-time highlight. I mean, we did get 3 shots on target, but they were all really boring, so I didn't decide to include them. But I did take the lead here then. Sissoko, I believe, comes in with a goal somewhere around here. I know he gets it right after the second half. Here we are in the 48th minute. I was lucky to get this goal in fairness. I mean, it did take a massive deflection off his centre-back, so I have included in a replay here, so you can see how much of a deflection it was. Whether or not it was going in, I mean, his keeper was diving the right way, so whether he was going to keep it out or not, I don't know, but luckily for me, it did take a nice little deflection. And Aubameyang here then does put me 2-0 up in the 54th minute. That pace is absolutely disgusting. He is such a good player. So 2-0 then, he did tell himself enough was enough and he did back out, which did actually give us the title. So that was 6 games won, 0 drawn and 0 lost in that division, which gave us the promotion. And we did have 10,000 coins here, so I did go and get rid of Sissoko simply because I did want to rebuy him in the 4-1-2-1-2 formation so that we could be getting that 9 chemistry off him. So I did go and list him for a little bit over what I purchased him for, simply because prices had been rising, and I did go and buy him now for 5,200 coins. So again, the prices of the players I'm buying at the moment are slowly and surely increasing. I do make a nice little signing in episode 11, which you'll will all be seeing tomorrow. So I do go into the third game here, and we do go up against a Bundesliga squad, and his team name is KSI. Fanboy. So we do actually take the lead here in the 8th or 7th minute. I mean, the amount of chances he had there to clear it was absolutely ridiculous. And we did get Lucas on the score sheet. Unfortunately, it wasn't on his debut. It was on his second game for the squad. But nonetheless, it was good to see him getting on the score sheet. In the 17th minute there, then Michel Bastos does actually get on the score sheet again, which is good. It is someone different apart from Aubameyang and Remy getting on the score sheet. And when he was 2-0 down in the 15th minute, I mean, anyone can come back from 2-0 down in the 15th minute, and he just for some reason gave up. So I did get Lucas to get on the score sheet once again with his second goal for the club, and that was a really nice finish. It was on the outside of his right foot, and Konko, a new member in the squad in this episode, did actually get the man of the match. That was a nice 3 points for starting Division 1. We are going for that division title in a Division 1, which will give us a nice hefty amount of coins. And the last thing we do in this episode here is we do go have a look at our trade pile. We do sell Sissoko for 4,000 coins, which is nice. We do make a nice little bit of profit, and I do go and re-auction Wilson, which still trying to sell him from episode 1 of this series. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, then please do leave a like. If we could smash anything near 500 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. Thank you ever so much if you do leave a like rating, and I hope you're looking forward to the next episode, which will be tomorrow. And until my next one, I'll speak to you guys later. Take care.